Hey everybody, it's Melanie, the Carnivore Queen. I wanted to do a video today on the top 10 diseases and ailments that the carnivore diet has either completely eliminated or reduced or even cured in my life. So those top 10 things are, number one, probably my worst, is interstitial cystitis, or IC for short. It's also known as painful bladder syndrome. Number two, carpal tunnel syndrome. I was supposed to have surgery on my right hand, and they were thinking they might even have to do the left. Completely gone. Let's see. Number three, obesity. I was 70 pounds heavier than I am right now. And pretty much since I turned, I want to say, I didn't really start gaining weight until my 20s. Well, as soon as I went on birth control when I was 18, I gained weight, but not to the extent that I had ballooned up pretty big, especially during my pregnancies, and even postpartum, I had gotten really big. So, and I also had a baby during the pandemic, during the shutdown, so that was really great for my diet. And it was like, what are we gonna do? I don't know, let's eat. Anyway, okay, so I said obesity. Acne. I used to suffer really bad with these, what I would call hormonal cysts. So every time I would start my period, I would have a terrible cyst, like in my cheeks, around my mouth, like up in here, or even like right in the middle of the eyebrow. It's like fantastic. And I just always thought, well, that's life. That's what you get when you're a female and you're going through your menstrual cycle. It's part of life. Yeah, well, it's gone now. Okay, Tumid lupus. So this is a form of lupus that only affects the skin. And it looks like, the best way I can explain it is it looks like shingles or hives, and it is crazy bad. That's gone. Number 6 on my list is a pretty big one. It might need to be number 1, actually. OCD. So I suffered terribly with OCD and intrusive thoughts. My OCD at one point got so bad that I had to be admitted to a psychiatric hospital. I've actually had to go 3 different times, and that's all gone. Anxiety. I put that as its own category because there's nothing wrong with having anxiety, but if it prevents you from leaving your house or your bedroom, then yeah, there's a problem. My anxiety used to be so debilitating that I had done this actually a few times. I would just stop going to school, or stop going to work, or not eat, things like that. Pretty big things. Depression, I have that in there. I remember sleeping one time for 3 days straight. And also I had suicidal thoughts and ideations, things like that. Number 9, I have fatigue. My fatigue was terrible. I would eat these heavy, carb fest meals every day, 5 times a day, 6 times a day. What do they tell you to eat? Six small meals a day. Yeah. I would literally eat and then be like, I have to lay down, or I'm going to just pass out because I'm that tired. And tired from what? Eating? Let's see. Number 10 I have on there. So I was diagnosed as having dysmenorrhea, and I had very painful periods. I also had unexplained infertility when I finally did try to have children. They could not figure out, why I wasn't getting pregnant. And it took about 2 years to get pregnant with my first child. But I used to have really bad periods. I used to have lots of pain, lots of cramping, pressure, bloating. I would even have like diarrhea and migraines with my periods. And I don't know how much of it went along with my actual menstrual cycle. Mickey! My cat is like screaming to get out. Anyway, all of these things have been either eliminated or drastically reduced because of changing what I ate. Not because of any drug I took, not because of some weird exercise I did, or some chiropractic treatment, or physical therapy, or what else did I do? Oh, like massage and Reiki and all this crap. I shouldn't say crap. That works for some people. That's fantastic. Mine was because of what I was eating. My diet, like 99% controlled. It affected my body that much. Anyway, I went carnivore and I've never looked back. I went carnivore February of 2021. I have since lost 70 pounds. There's Mickey. That's my cat. He's really bad, but I love him and he's mine. And so I'm going to take care of him. Yeah, the carnivore diet has truly been like a miracle to me. So I'm just trying to spread my message and bring awareness to it. If you're suffering from autoimmune diseases or pain, or, if maybe you have terrible, debilitating OCD and anxiety, give it a shot. See what it does. And I'm not saying you don't need, therapy. I do cognitive behavioral therapy as well. And I've had to unravel a lot of past traumas, especially centered around my childhood. So, of course, everything stems from childhood. But I also think back about my childhood and what I ate, and I don't know how I'm alive, honestly. I really don't know how I'm alive. I would drink Sprite like the way other kids drink milk. I would eat a bag of Lay's potato chips. That's what I ate, like, in a day. And I was a really thin kid, so nobody had ever thought twice that, oh, she's got an issue with the way she's metabolizing her food. Maybe that's why she's sick all the time. Maybe that's why she has uncontrollable, just knockout, drag out tantrums. I used to have the most insane tantrums growing up. Like, I think I threw a tantrum until I was 8, 9, and then they turned into more of panic attacks. And I think that's what they were before, but when a kid is like having dysregulation, I guess that's what they call it now, you just go nuts, like just nuts. I mean, I would literally act like a cat being put in like a cage or something. Like, I would go crazy. Anyway, carnivore diet, try it. I love it. Tell me down below in the comments what a carnivore or keto diet or low carb has done to improve your life and maybe some of the issues you've had. Because I know there's a lot of people out there that have interstitial cystitis and they have found relief by going keto or carnivore. And it makes me so happy to read that. Any improvement anybody has from changing their diet is like the coolest thing to me, because it's just amazing. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.